is Jasmine. I am an international medical graduate from the University of the Philippines College of Medicine, and I am currently doing a prelim surgery intern year here in California. And I'm also currently applying to OBGYN programs for an OBGYN residency. So, I got over a little bit of a rough patch in the past couple of weeks. I think just starting out and just like being completely new, being overwhelmed by this work schedule, just put me in a bit of a rough spot. And I'm imagining that this is gonna last, like go up and down throughout the year. I'm sure once the winter months come in, I'm gonna have like seasonal affective disorder, and it's just not gonna be fun. On top of that, I think I'm gonna be on nights during either December or November. That's not gonna be fun, but you know, whatever. So anyways, today I just literally got out of the OR, and then I went with my patient to the PACU. We did a debridement of this woman's abdominal wall abscess, and then stayed with the patient until we got her to extubated and into the PACU. And then I just went back to the OR lounge, reported to my senior. Anything else, it was like an hour until sign out. And then so today's a Sunday. Usually on weekends we have slower days. So she was like, if you have no more updates for me other than what the updates I just gave her, I could go. So I went. Yeah, yesterday we had a nice dinner with some of my co-interns, and it was very nice to catch up and vent and know that we're, or at least most of us, are on the same page about how we feel about intern year so far. And I think this is really just the process, and you know, it's gonna take a while for us to feel a little more comfortable. And definitely I do see the growth, the improvement, like day by day. But sometimes, you know, when you feel like you've made a mistake, or when you feel like you could have done better at task, whatever it is, it feels like 2 steps back. But in reality, I don't think that's true. Yeah. So I'm about to go home, maybe do a workout, and maybe, well, I will shower if I do a workout. Actually, no, I'll shower regardless. I'm gonna shower regardless of whether I do a workout or not. And then I will see if we have any dinner plans. If not, I'm just gonna eat my leftovers. And I have work again tomorrow and the next day. But it's not like a real day at work, it's ATLS. So yeah, so far, ups and downs every single week, actually more like every single hour, but definitely getting there. I will see you when I update next. Bye. Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick update before I go to bed. We actually went out, most of us co-interns went out for dinner. We had dinner at a ramen place. Although I didn't get ramen, I got sushi. And then right after we went to get boba. And so we hung out for basically like the past 2 hours. And now it's time to go to bed because we all have work tomorrow. Well, except for one person who's starting her vacation week starting tomorrow. But for the rest of us, we have to wake up bright and early tomorrow. So I just wanted to check in real quick. Yeah, today was a good day overall. Hopefully tomorrow will be a good one too. Tomorrow is our ATLS day, so we shall see. We still have to round in the morning. That's okay. All right, I will check in again tomorrow. Bye. All right, hi. I just got back from work about an hour ago. I ate dinner and then I realized that I wanted to get some dental floss, some toothpaste, and some mouthwash. So I went out to Target and then I got home just now. Today we had our ATLS training, but I still had a shift at work, so I still showed up in the morning, did rounds with our team, and then right after we finished rounds, we very quickly did our orders, other tasks and notes, and then we went to our ATLS course. So we got this. It is the 10th edition ATLS manual, and I'm just gonna read through it because tomorrow we're having our exams, so the written one and the practical, where they test your skills. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. I was gonna work out, but I think this is gonna be more important. Besides, after tomorrow I have like 2 days off, so I'm gonna work out tomorrow after finishing the ATLS course, and then yeah, I have Wednesday and Thursday off, and that'd be great. All right, so I will check in on you again tomorrow. Hey. I forgot to talk about something important that I figured I should address before moving on with my life. Residency is brutal for everyone, regardless of whether you're in the United States or in another country. Residency training was designed to be harsh and really to test your limits, and the goal is to hopefully make you into the doctor that you should want to become, regardless of what specialty you're going to go into. And of course, certain specialties are going to be harder than others, and of course certain countries are going to have certain challenges that are different from others, but it's really important to take care of your mental health and to not get bogged down on the minutia of every little thing you do wrong or every little thing you could have done better on, because I feel like that's just a recipe for disaster in terms of your mental health. And so I got news this morning that one of the people that I went to medical school with, who is currently a first-year surgical resident in the Philippines in the same institution where I went to medical school, did my clerkship years and internship years in, and he passed away this morning, and it was a non-accidental death. And it just makes me really sad. I was never really particularly close to this person, nor was I, like talking to them, even, like I barely even got to see them throughout my rotations because we were like in different groups. We were grouped by our last name, and his last name is a different letter from my last name. And so we barely got to see each other. But it's kind of just really sad, even though I didn't really know him that well personally. We were friendly with each other whenever we did talk to each other. And I actually saw him a couple months ago when I went to visit my friends in the Philippines in their residency program. I went to the hospital to drop off, pick up some documents for myself and to, just say hi to my friends. And then I saw him in the hallway and he reached out to me and said hi and asked me how I was doing. And then I asked him how he was doing, and I could tell that he was tired during that time. But I didn't even think twice about it. This guy had gone through so many things in his life, just from what I know about who he is, and from other people. And it just makes me so sad that this has happened. And I feel like every year, especially in the hospital where I received my medical training, or my early medical training and medical education, I feel like every year we get something like this happening. And it's truly, truly so unfortunate that young doctors are, I guess, pushed to their limits, whether it's by how long of hours that they work, how hard they work during each shift, or like the toxicity of the workload, or even just, the toxicity of the work environment. And I truly feel for those that are struggling, because I don't know, for me personally, even though I have my own struggles with mental health, or I guess my own struggles with feeling inadequate and imposter syndrome and all of that, I, knock on wood, have never been to that point where I was so low that I actively considered doing something like that. I don't know. It's hard. And I guess baseline, for me at least, my mental state is relatively stable. But I am still human, and I still go through ups and downs, and I am quite sensitive, or at least I've grown to be more sensitive lately. And yeah, these sorts of stuff is just, it's so hard to process. And I hope wherever he ended up, that he is somehow in peace, at peace. You truly never really know what goes on behind closed doors or in the minds of people. But hopefully everybody takes care of themselves, and hopefully doctors are given a little bit more slack, especially the ones in training who have it the hardest. Yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to say. I don't even know if I'm going to post this because it's just so heavy, and I guess I just wanted to verbalize what I was feeling, because otherwise I would just move on and not process this emotion that needs to be processed. So that's it. Very, very sad. Okay. See you guys in my next one. I'm on my way to take my ATLS exam. Wish me luck. I passed, yay! Okay, so story time before I go home. I'm just gonna chill in my car until my car cools down a little bit. So yesterday we had the ATLS test part of the course. It's a 2-day course. The first day is just purely instructional. You have a bunch of lectures in the morning, and then in the afternoon you run through a whole bunch of scenarios based on the different steps of the ATLS, so like airway, breathing, circulation, etc., etc. So that went fine, was completely enjoyable. And then the next day was a bunch of lectures again in the morning, and then some sessions again in the midday right before we eat lunch. We had a 30-minute lunch break, and then in the afternoon we had the practical part where we go through a scenario where we get graded and then see if we pass, and then there's like a written part after that as well. So I was able to pass the oral part no problem. But the written part was annoying because I didn't actually read the ATLS textbook. I just listened to the lectures on both days, and I guess I must have missed some points that they really wanted to stress on during the written exam. And so I missed the passing mark by like 2 points or something like that. And the next day, so okay, we have 30 days if we don't pass the written part. We have 30 days to take the second exam and pass it, and then there's another third exam if you don't pass it after that. So me and my other co-intern, we decided to take it today because today's our day off. And so we went in and then we knocked it out of the park. We both passed. And we are ATLS certified. Oh my god, I can't talk. We are ATLS certified for the next 4 years. So, yeah, happy day. It's just an annoying detour. I kind of wanted to just spend my whole day off not having to go to the hospital, but here I am in the hospital parking lot. But it's okay, you know, at least I passed. It's over. And on to the next. Alright. That was my quick update. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, I just did a very quick Sephora run. I bought some sunscreen and some skincare. It's The Ordinary. What is this? Niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. And I got a very late birthday gift for my rewards. This like lip liner, lip set. I'm not even sure what the other thing is. Lip serum, apparently. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it on and see if I like the color on me. But I got this for free as a birthday gift. All right, this is what the lip combo looks like on me. I don't know. The lip moisturizer thing is a little minty, so I like that on my lips right now because it's friggin' hot. But the lip liner, I don't know if I like it or not. I like to use browner tones for my lips rather than the pink nudie tones, but this'll do. Hello everyone, I am back for an update. Today is my second day off for the week. I am doing pretty okay. So yesterday I did the ATLS. Today I woke up, I went out for a walk in the morning, and then had breakfast, and then I joined QI meeting. It was for adverse drug events that were happening in the hospital, so we're required to join at least 2 QI meetings for our like first year, and then every year subsequently for the people who are doing categorical residencies here. So we're also, since I'm a prelim and I am not staying for the whole 4 years or 5 years or what have you, I don't have to make a QI project of my own, but I do have to join an ongoing QI project. So I'm gonna ask my seniors if they're needing help and if I could hop on to their little project. And yeah, and okay, so today, this afternoon, I'm also doing something called street medicine. And for today's task, we are at a transition home for unhoused individuals, and we are going to provide, I guess, some primary care to them. I signed up because the person who is running the street medicine is an international medical graduate from the Philippines, and so I really wanted to meet with him. Hopefully he's here, and then kind of, you know, pick his brain a little bit, get some advice and all that, but also just to volunteer. So I am doing this, taking time out of my day off to do this, and I'm excited. So yeah, I'm only here for 2 hours, and we'll see what this day has in store for me. So wish me luck. All right, I will update afterwards. Bye. All right, hi guys. Just a quick update before I go home. So we finished clinic. It was really fast. Like, a lot of the people that we saw didn't really have any particular concerns. So, and our preceptor was super chill too. And he's a Filipino guy from UERM, which is so great because, like, we got to talk a little bit about, like, the process of applying to residency here. So he's an FM attending, so he just graduated, but he graduated from the Philippines in 2020 and then got into a residency program here in Central California. And yeah, so I went and got boba with some of the people that I met there. One of them was a TY resident that I had already met previously, and then another one was a medical student who is here for a sub-I, and like they all happen to be Filipino too. So yeah, it was fun. So now I'm gonna head home and relax, probably gonna chart check to prepare for tomorrow, and yeah, just wind down for the night. I don't know if I'm gonna work on my applications at all today, but who knows, I might. So yeah, maybe I'll update tomorrow, I don't know, we'll see.